Hi, I'm Ethan. I love muzzleloading. I'm at the Rock Island Auction Company taking a look at this Japanese matchlock muzzleloader. The exact date of production of this Japanese matchlock muzzleloading pistol is unknown, but the prominence of the hollyhock mon of the Tokugawa Shogunate on both metal and wood suggests that it was made during the 1600 to 1868 time frame of the shogunate's dominance of Japanese affairs. This pistol has a post front sight, a grooved rear sight, with a cannon-style barrel finished in hammered silver and engraved through the silver in key spiral patterns, with the main section showing a gold and silver inlaid dragon in flight amongst silver clouds. We have a smooth hardwood stock with brass furniture, a hardwood ramrod, and a set of 5 gold-painted Tokugawa mons, 2 on either side of the forearm, the largest atop the wrist. This is a neat piece of muzzleloading history and definitely something that I don't get to see a whole lot being in the American Midwest. There's been a lot of interest lately in matchlock and wheel lock muzzleloaders, and online I've found a rather large group of Japanese muzzleloading enthusiasts keeping the tradition of Japanese wheel lock and matchlock muzzleloaders alive. I'll have a link to their group in the description below. You can kind of see what they're doing. It's a really fantastic section of muzzleloading history that we don't hear a whole lot about here in the States. We have a very straight stock section. The grip area bends slightly as we come back, and we have this round bulb here. Kind of emulates the shape patterns that we see in these monikers around the stock on all sides. We have a lanyard hole here, I assume, for a tie. You can get a better hold on the pistol. And up here at the front of the forestock, we have a hole that goes all the way through. I'm not quite sure if this is for a lanyard or a sling tie or not, or if maybe there's a pin that goes in there. I guess that's a mystery for another time. I think notably on this otherwise fairly plain muzzleloader, I mean, it's really not real flashy when you take a look at it, but when you look at the barrel, there's almost none of it is left plain. We have this silver inlaid dragon in flight among these silver clouds with gold accents on the dragon, his eyes, whiskers, and his wings and talons set in gold. And there's several pieces of Japanese script in front of the rear sight inlaid in gold, along with this moniker here. This matchlock is a little bit different than the French matchlock I had the chance to look at here at Rock Island because the touch hole is integrated into the priming pan. We can see here that your powder that you pour into this priming pan would flow down into the main charge in the barrel here, making for an interesting design. I mean, when you seal off this priming pan, it is totally sealed off. It'd be really hard to get some moisture in there or to get an ember in there to light off the charge or the main charge before you intended to shoot. A neat design element there. Overall, this is a very simple early muzzleloader. I think looking at it, there is some elegance in that simplicity. I think at its base level, this is really a little hand cannon. Kind of real straightforward. A rather large smoothbore barrel here, might get a 53 caliber. And interestingly, our ramrod has a short witness mark here. I'm not sure how original that is to the piece, but it's nice to see that. You know, it's kind of something we talk about a lot with contemporary muzzleloader shooting, and even on this piece, we have that included with that ramrod. Overall, this is a neat little muzzleloader we don't see a lot of. I'm very happy to have the chance to look at this, and I can't thank the Rock Island Auction Company enough for allowing me to come in and take a look at this original muzzleloader and nearly a dozen others that I have over the past few days. It's really neat to hold a piece of history like this. If you'd like to learn more about this piece or any other muzzleloader the Rock Island Auction Company features, you can visit their social media pages. They have a ton of free to access photos and information really archiving the history of these muzzleloaders that you don't see very often. I would say that the describing and the photos are museum quality, and as far as a history lesson goes, it's really like a history book of firearms and muzzleloading history to visit the Rock Island social media pages. You can really learn a lot about history and firearms from what they're doing. I'm Ethan, I love muzzleloading. Thank you so much for watching.